This is the Bridge Over the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
And this week in anime, we watched some more My Hero Academia, which is still awesome, by the way.
Yeah, episode 2. We're not talking about episode 3 yet.
Why not? I seen episode 3. I know what happens.
Well, unlike some people, I didn't call into work last night.
I watched it beforehand.
Unlike some people, I didn't call into work last night.
So I thought I threw out my back. Can't really pick up anything. Everything hurts. It hurts so bad. I got a heat pad right here, right now. Just so I can move around.
There's so many things I could say right now that I won't, because there's probably...
There's things I could say in episode 3, what happens.
So, quick question. Have you guys ever heard of anime Blood C?
I seen a GIF for it on Facebook, and I feel like I need to watch this.
Yeah. I feel like we need to watch this, but I don't know.
Yeah, because the GIF I see, it's like Attack on Titan-ish, where you have this giant bunny monster thing just eating people. Like, literally skewering people on his fingers. And
yeah.
And I was just like, I feel like I need to watch this. I don't know why.
Don't spoil it for us, but let us know down in the comment below what do you guys thought of it if you've seen it.
Yeah, it looks interesting, I gotta say.
Looks different for sure.
Anyways, for My Hero Academia, for episode 2, we get to see our main hero actually try to save the day. Doesn't really do it, but he at least gets the respect of All Might.
He epically fails. And he finally gets to hear the words he wanted to hear. His whole life.
He could be a hero too. I notice that's happening a lot now in animes.
Alright, so on some bad news, since Steve started off with good news. Bad news is, we dumped an anime after episode and a half.
Oh, you're talking about that, Bungou Stray Dogs? Or Bungou Stray Dogs?
Bungou Stray Dogs.
Well, sorry, I dumped it after the first episode. And I was like, hey, I'm going to start watching the second episode while you're here. I'm like, okay, whatever. Started watching the second, I'm like, alright, I don't care. How about you? And he's just like, yeah, I don't either.
Bye-bye, anime. Sorry. You got 4 thumbs down.
I couldn't find it interesting. Like, the art style is pretty cool.
That's the only thing it had going.
Yeah, that's the only real interesting thing. Other than it's just a bunch of dudes in a paranormal agency trying to save things.
Yep. That's it. That's it, people. Don't waste your time, man.
Yeah, I just couldn't really get into the characters and all things, so dumped that in a heartbeat. Though we did watch another episode of, what's it called, Twin Star Exorcist?
Yeah, Twin Star Exorcist.
That one's still actually not that bad. We actually get to see a pretty cool fight scene between the two protagonists, and then also find out what it means to be the Twin Star Exorcist in this episode.
They're gonna give birth to a main character.
Yeah, because what they're looking for is the strongest exorcist to take out these demons. And how they're going to accomplish that is by getting the 2 strongest that we have right now to bow chicka bow wow, so that they have an even stronger baby.
Yes, because Guy saw it in the future that they're going to have a baby and he's going to save them all.
So then, all this anime really is just trying to get 2 people to have sex.
Sweet.
Guess I'm down. For Ushio and Tora, we got to find out what Tora actually is.
That was kind of cool.
Yeah, that was actually an interesting arc that I wasn't really expecting.
No, it was a big twist.
Yeah, and then we also get the, whatever the exorcist guy's name is. The guy that tries to seal in the demons.
Yeah.
With the giant scar and everything. His name is slipping my mind, but he actually finds the guy that killed his family.
Well, didn't just kill him. He
ate them. He said they were delicious. Guy gets angry. Guy loses the fight. Even though we all knew it was going to happen, because he's in the introduction sequence, so I imagine he's a little bit important to the story.
Yeah.
Can't really take him out in just like the first 2 episodes we get to meet the guy. So it kind of takes a little bit of the drama out of the fight. Still cool, though. It was also neat to see a bunch of like the Tora variants.
Yeah.
Except for the one that had this super terrifying vagina mouth.
But that better be the thumbnail here, Steve. Just vagina mouth.
I'll try to find it. If I can. But it was just cool to see so many Toras, especially with them having those guys in the introduction sequence. And then even in the previous fight that we had with the one we already knew about, and then like the clones,
yeah,
I'm going to call them. Now we actually get to know what that actually is all about.
Which is a whole cool concept. I kind of like that.
Yeah, it got me a little bit more invested than I was in this season so far, so props Ushio.
Hey, and then you guys just want to know, should we spoil them for him?
Sure.
Sure? Sweet. They're just the other wielders of the spear. Once they lose their soul, they turn into Toras.
So that's pretty much what Ushio would have turned into if he didn't have all the girls hugging him and ripping his hair out.
And the weirdest thing is when that scene happened and his eyes in the previous season turned into Tora's eyes, I was like, no way, that's what he's going to turn into. And then this happened and I was like, woo! I was right.
We could have 2 Toras. Yay! Damn it, Ushio, you're failing us.
Because, like, when I seen that scene, I was like, there's no way that's, like, you know, where Tora came from, you know? Yeah, it was.
But then it kind of explains why Tora actually helps out people, though. Even
Yeah.
though he doesn't really want to.
He just wants to eat people, but...
Yeah, because they even explained that even all the other versions, all they want to do is kill Hakumen no Mono. Whatever his name is.
Hakumen.
I'll just call it Hakumen. Every time I say it, it's like Hakumen no Mono, I want to say.
Steve, you're probably butchering it, man.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure. It's cool, though, because they just want to kill him. Like, even when they became demons, all they did was turn to stone, and their entire thoughts were, kill Hakumen no Mono. Why doesn't look at the other anime I watched, because we're horrible with names. We also watched the new episode of The Lost Village.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Which we got to find out what happened to the rapper guy that tried to take away our main protagonist girl.
Well, no, we didn't. We just saw his body floating down the river at the end.
Well, I'm assuming he's dead.
He could be alive, you don't know.
Yeah, he's just face down. Maybe he's just unconscious. I'm sure the bear took care of him. So what happens in this anime? Find out that the one girl still has the hots for our main protagonist, dude. We found the girl that was with the rapper guy that was lost. And everybody's accusing her of maybe whacking the rapper guy, even though it doesn't seem like it's in her nature.
I don't know. Something is fishy, though.
Something does seem a little sketchy. Yeah.
She's seen more. She knows more.
We also seen the Resident Evil Eye.
Yes. That also better be in a thumbnail, too, Steve. I'm giving you a job tonight.
I don't wanna.
You
I
called
gotta
it
play
work.
the Doom beta.
You called
I
it
even
a
downloaded it. I'm doing
You
this.
called into work. You have
So?
plenty of time.
I have no time. I'm just sleeping. So with the Resident Evil Eye, I assume there's going to be some awesome nefarious deeds happening. And then this anime is starting to get a little bit dark pretty quick.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, because we had the pirate guy start ripping on the other guy named Jack. And other Jack tried to wreck his day.
It seems like this village brings out, like, the worst in people or their, like, fears or whatever it is. Because that girl's like, you can't take his side. What, he's a bad guy. I'm just going to kill you now.
I think that just might be that person, though. Because she's been telling everybody, that like, we need to execute everyone. Like, half of them would be dead by now if she had her way.
And the only way why that guy survives the execution she was performing on him, her shirt got wet. He saw her bra. He's like, ew.
Boobies. Run, you guys. And that's the end of the anime. Also, Jack got put into a cellar.
Yeah.
They have like a prison in the cellar for reasons. I guess we'll find out why they had that there too.
There's a lot going on in this anime at once.
There's a lot of subtle things in this episode. Because like, why did they need a jail? Why is there a giant eye thing? And bear marks all over the place. Why is everybody gone? But the fields seem to be like they're tended to.
There's something in those
Mysteries.
words.
And then the last anime for us to talk about is called Big Order, which is the new one we tried watching this week.
We're going down the list, and Steve's like, hey, we should click on this one. I was like, Steve, this is 3.5 stars out of 5. How good can this be?
Pretty good.
Really good.
Which, for the story of this anime, which is the one, like, when we started watching it, we thought this was the Blood Sea anime.
Yeah.
Just because the art style seemed sort of familiar from what we saw from that. But, what the anime is about is there's these people that are called orders that they can have one wish. And this one wish seems like is that they can have superpowers based off their wish.
Yeah.
Like, oh man, I need to stay alive so I can extract vengeance on somebody. You have regenerating powers now.
You're Grim Reaper. Go for it.
Yep. Then we have our hero, Iji, his power is to dominate everyone.
I hope Steve puts that clip at the end of this part right here. Steve, there should be a little clip right here, just the end credits on that anime.
Why? Just because it sounds like he is abusing the crap out of her, if you know what I mean.
Long story short, this guy wishes to be some kind of evil character from his childhood anime. He gets his power. His power is order. And whatever is in his dominant area, he controls. he destroys the world at the age of 6.
Yeah, because that's what ties the story together, is you have this girl that just magically shows up in his life, and she's like, hey, you seem interesting. What would you wish for if you had one wish? And he's like, I wish to rule the world. Which we find out at the end of the episode, so sorry if I spoiled for you, but we were sitting there the entire episode like, what's his wish? What's his wish? They keep mentioning what's his wish. He's like, I don't remember my wish. What's your wish?
Oh, and then also like towards the end, she's like, your power just goes out of control. You're too strong, so I'm only giving you 1 to 100,000th of your power.
Yeah, 1/10,000th.
Yeah, something like that.
So he's not even full power yet. He still perceives pretty absurd right now.
Yeah, he's just like controls everybody, and he grabs this girl who tried to kill his sister, and he's like, I'll control you first. And then the episode ends, and I was like, no. And then she starts talking. She's like, no, Mom and Dad,
Don't look.
Don't look. I'm sorry. And I was like, Steve, you're putting that in these credits right here.
What happened? This become an anime I didn't think it was going to be. But like, I like the art style for it. It seems interesting. It actually got kind of dark too.
Yeah, like really quick.
Yeah, because for the beginning part, he's just like at high school. You found out the world almost ended, but they're still kind of carrying on their normal lives. They just know about the ordeals, and people seem to think that the ordeals are really bad. Then he meets this girl, super hot girl. He's like, yes, I might be able to get with her. Goes home. She's at his house. She walks up to him like, hey, locked my key in or I can't seem to get in my house. I need you to help me. And he's like, yes.
He's like, get in the house.
Success. And then when he tries to get into his house to let her use the phone, she tasers him. And then there's starting to murder, people get stabbed. And it went a totally different direction than I thought it was going to be. So,
Yeah.
Props to this anime. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out.
Definitely need to go take a look at it. Worth it.
I guess for random older animes I've been watching, I started rewatching Yu Yu Hakusho. Watching the Dark Tournament because I've been bored lately. Even though I probably should have been playing Destiny. Don't give me that look.
Piece of shit.
The Dark Tournament's so good though. That's why I'm rewatching it.
Piece of shit.
Literally the best part of the entire anime happens in that, where you get to see everybody's overarching character arcs start building up, and then it comes to a fruition in the later seasons. Also get some really awesome fights. You get to see Kuwabara actually win.
Steve, you're supposed to level up your light, man.
I'm at 307, something like that. It's fine.
You're failing me,
It's
Steve.
fine. Also watched a couple more episodes of Sailor Moon. I'm trying to watch the older seasons because I haven't seen the entirety of the show, so I'm trying to just watching it in its run, so any episodes I miss, I get to fill in those holes.
I did see a GIF that I was kind of freaking out about. I don't know if I'm going to like this. But it looks like Goku can go Kaioken in his God mode.
Is that the white-haired thing I've been seeing?
I don't know. But it looks like he went Kaioken in his God mode form. And he punched a guy like one punch and got...
Well, I'd assume. It's all Kaioken does is just multiply your power.
Yeah.
So you go Kaioken, it's doubled.
Yeah, because like I was like, a GIF, it looks like Goku. And I click on it, and he's like, huh, huh, huh. I was like, oh.
Yeah, I haven't really been paying attention too much, but I've seen some of the fights out of the new anime.
Yeah.
And the most interesting one, I guess, is when he's fighting Hit, is the guy's name. The other thing I like about Dragon Ball Z, anybody's name is super easy to remember in that anime.
But that's
Well, I
okay.
love it.
They do have a release date for an English dub.
Oh, do they?
Yes, they do.
What is it?
I don't know, but I seen it. I seen it today, so
If I can find it,
yeah, Steve will put it
it's
in.
somewhere down here. I like Hit because everybody seemed like they were super terrified of that guy. Even the other God of Destruction. The only thing is I haven't really been watching it with subtitles, so I don't know what anybody's saying other than just things flying and people are just like, huh. Especially when Goku actually hits the guy. Everybody seems super shocked. That was the last I've seen of it. But he just like clipped the guy's face. And everybody's like, oh!
So it's okay. Goku looks like he goes Kaioken or something and just breaks his jaw.
Yes!
That it this time? We got it?
Yeah, that's pretty much our weekend anime. I can't think of anything else that we're missing off the top of my head. But please let us know in the comment section below if there's any animes we need to be checking out. And again, we forgot to watch Hunter x Hunter. That's what we didn't do.
And Asterisk Wars.
Well, yeah, that would have been out. We're
Yeah.
failing. Please let us know in the comment section below. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today, and see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.